Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and to Darkside Detective. I am picking up immediately where I left off. This game is too funny, I could not play more. So let's jump right on into the second case file, Tome Alone. Case summary. Dooley suggested a visit to the library. He must have seen the strange storm gathering over it. Yeah? Tome Alone. The music. Oh man, I love the first case. I'm really excited to see what this has to... Well, it's good already. That is a strange storm. Even Dooley could have missed that. Okay, what's the case, Dooley? Fill me in. Case? No, I have some overdue books to drop back. So that purple swirling vortex thing above the building has nothing to do with why we're here? Oh, come on now, detective. You're hardly gonna arrest the weather. The things you'll try to do just to justify this department. Let's get this over with. Plaque. This is a library. What a helpful plaque. These statues make me uncomfortable. They're not very welcoming. They should at least be reading a book or wearing glasses or something. Before this was the library, it was where the mayor kept her lion collection. Oh, right. That clears that up. So... same thing. Okay. Squad car. How many cases do we need to solve, do you think, to get a car that doesn't leak in the rain? It keeps us fresh. Sharp, even. We'll be done in a jiffy, detective. My hair looks all floppy, too. Fines? For being late? How are books late? It's not like they have places to be. You're not Librarian Doris. Trying to figure out if that's some kind of pun or anything. You're not charming your way out of this, Patrick. Rules are rules. Silence is golden. Well, silence in a golden frame? Something like that. Can't we come to some kind of arrangement? Do you have any parking tickets you want to see go bye-bye? Dooley. Dooley, are you trying to bribe your way out of a fine? No? Here's an arrangement for you. I'll drop your fines if you arrest that troublesome kid. Kid? The one who's responsible for the storm. And, you know, the ghosts. Ghosts? What? Ooh, your computer screen is creepy. Oh, is that all you're gonna say? Is the Willy Wonka a golden elevator? No, it's a golden ticket and a glass elevator, I think. I'm trying to find too many puns in the game. A silent sign. Shh. Flickering lights. These brownouts? What's a brownout? Is that where it's like not a blackout where everything goes totally out, but it's like kind of flickering? I don't think I've ever heard the term brownout before. These brownouts seem like they'd make for frustrating reading conditions. Is this your to-read pile? Oh, I've read all those. The desk is missing a leg, so I'm using them to balance out the computer. I thought you found owning a book I thought you found owning books suspicious. It is. What kind of secret stuff are you reading that you can't get it from your local library? Maybe people just like having their own books. Maybe it's a germ issue. Germs? You really will believe in anything Hollywood tells you. Dooley. Plant. From a certain angle, it makes it look like Dooley has crazy hair. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's not click on anything the office of the elevator in case it takes us there. What were you saying about ghosts? The place is haunted. You know, the usual stuff. The usual? Flickering lights, floating books, strange noises, eerie purple storms. It's chasing off the readers. And you say a kid is to blame. He's the only one here often enough. Suspiciously often, if you ask me. I was in the library all the time as a kid. I had a plastic tub. Not huge, but like, when I was a kid it would seem huge. I had a plastic tub I would bring into the library to fill with books to bring home to read. And then I had a week to read them all, and I would usually finish early. Oh man, I miss being a kid. I miss going to the library. I go to the library here, but all the books are in Japanese, and when I'm off work, I would only really want to read in English so I don't make my brain work so hard. I really miss reading in Japanese though. I just have no brain power after work, which is why I'm like really spacey and super post-work energy, like I said in the first video. He's the only one here suspiciously often. I'll look into it. Very rambly, sorry. Do, or else I'll call a pair of oddball priests and or questionable ghost-busting startup to come fix this. And or a questionable ghost-busting startup. Is that referencing Blackwell? What book did Dooley read? He had Rules to Rave 2. Oh, Rules to Rave 2. Roswell, New Mexico, where the aliens really experiment on us. And The Law. What is it and do we really need it? Hey, what happened to librarian reader privilege? Not a real thing, buddy. I take it you gave up on the law book? Not enough pictures. What's that you're reading? Guylight. Guylight? Oh, Twilight. Wow, I can't read today. The heartbreaking tale of a girl who falls in love with a reverse vampire. Of a what now? A reverse vampire. He can only come out during the day. I'm at the part where it's her prom night and he's promised to take her, but the clocks went forward and now it's at night. It's on at night. What happens if he goes out at night? He gets really sleepy. Sounds interesting? What? It sounds awful, detective. Dooley. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. If you need anything else, I'll be here. Unless I'm not. Okay. Let's go in the office first. Oh, I thought that was a person. Coat rack. Looks like some of these coats have been here for years. We should go through their pockets. You know, for evidence. Okay, I got a button. Roses are red, violets are blue. Your loaning rights are revoked due to books overdue. Photocopier. An old photocopier. I can't imagine this gets much use. Oh, it does. When you renew your card each year, Doris takes a photocopy of your butt for the records. Everyone's butt? Just mine, now that I think of it. That's the price of working out, I guess. I got this for Doris last time I had to get out of paying fees. I'm gonna have to up the ante this time. What says Guylight? Why? Is that Doris's face that she's cut out and pasted, like taped onto here? That's so funny. I really enjoy the access to secret areas this job gets us. Staff only? Not on our watch. Office supplies. Never know when I'll need to cut something in half, or a lazy approximation of half. Scissors. I think my neighbors shut their door. Everything rattled on my wall. The computer seems to be broken. It's not broken, it's hollow, so they can store more more books in it. Of course. I wasn't sure if you would. Even the lamp is flickering. Is that what a brownout is? Probably. Is that all? It looks like it might be all. We talked to Dooley, right? Yes. Okay, let's head to the elevator. An old elevator. Where's the staircase? Wait, we have none. This is where there was a fire, and ironically, the fire escape was the only thing that was destroyed. Why? Why? A reception is where we are. There's sci-fi and fantasy. Can't tell if children is a second category or if it's sci-fi and fantasy children. Reading room, hobby, and horror. Broken button. Well, I have an actual button. Let's go in order. Sci-fi and fantasy children. Ooh, don't like angels. Angel statues. What odd leaves that plant has. That's just a dead tree where Doris dries her stockings. Sci-fi and fantasy? Or children? Don't blink! Yeah, I got you, Doctor Who reference. Okay, same thing. Alright, let's go to sci-fi and fantasy first. Ooh, that's spooky. What a great game, eh? Yeah, funny looking drawings Draughts pieces, though. Are you not going to comment on the fact that they're moving on their own? Sword and shield. If we lived in medieval times, we'd be living the adventure of ye Darkside bailiff and his Squire Tooley. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was younger, until I found out they had to go into space. Looks like some of the rocket's aluminum is coming off. That could be useful. Metal strip. Fantasy books. Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. What would that be a pun of? Or like a spin-off? It's not a pun, is it? What would that be called? Sad Venturer. Sci-fi books. Fantasy Orbit. Drowned in moonlight, strangled by her own bra. Oh, Fantastic Orbit. Oh! Dr. Whom's Thrilling Adventures Through Grammar and Structure. There's more. Space Hike. Boldly going to places safely explored by others. How to Woo a Wookiee. Mass Defect. They came from space. They were brains. Brains from space. Space brains. Blasters, 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 and other space weapons. Intergalactic ballistics for cats. Astro Trolls. Okay, now I think it started to loop. I never understood this section. How can something be fiction and science? I don't know what to do with you sometimes. Give me a raise? Fantasy books. Let's see what else they have here. The Library of Books. Dragon Ageism. The Witcher. Tales of an Indecisive Adventurer. Oh, The Witcher with an H. Oh no, that's so funny. Fantastic Geese and Where to Find Them. Glum Tales of the Sad Venturer. Oh, a library card. I missed that. I saw that and then I forgot about it because I was distracted by the chess pieces. How convenient. I'd have expected to go through a series of semi-logical puzzles to get this. Old library card. The library card of one smug-faced Paul Conway. I'm sure I'm missing like a lot of puns and jokes and stuff, so if you guys catch them, feel free to let me know down below what is happening in this room. Little Devon. What about this one? The words are short, and I think I can read the whole book from one cover to the other cover. I thought my keyboard was pulsing colors. I was just looking down, like, with the flickering of the lights, I just looked down to check if it was, but I think it was my eyes playing tricks on me. Oh, is that suitable for my age range? I read a book about books for my age range, and they're all books about boys and wizards and talking dogs. Okay, I'll try it. I hope I like it, because I've read all the books about boys and wizards and talking dogs in here. I don't know where to start in this room. Let's start with Devon. Who are you talking to, kid? I'm not telling you anything. I've heard what happens to people who do a snitch. Modern media is really making our job hard. Okay, robot. I hope I get to have a pet robot someday. Too many responsibilities. Feeding it, rubbing its belly, teaching it to overthrow humanity. Why would you teach it that? I want to be on their good side when the inevitable happens. Why your parents don't love you. What a terrible book. Anne and Barry face financial ruin. Little and Big Pooh save the day. Maybe it is your fault. What? Little Billy and the Crushed Dreams. Baby's first hangover. Why your parents don't love you. Okay. Letters. ABC. As easy as 4, 5, 6. Oh, the song is easy as 1, 2, 3. I see. Okay. A vent. There's a cold draft coming from the vent. That can't be good for this kid's health. Floating book. Well, that's not right. Neat trick. What magic book did you learn that from, kid? It's not magic, it's... nothing. Teddy. You look familiar. Have I arrested you before? Is this the same Teddy as from the first case in the girls' room? Wasn't there a Teddy there too? Viewmaster? A Viewmaster, I love those as a kid. Oh, is that the one where you put the slides in and you can like click it to look at different pictures? I'll take this and see if I can find a use. It's times like these that I miss walking the beat. Dinosaur. The dust is wrong under this. It makes me think it was moved recently. It's a weird thing to say. Bad baby incites a riot. Kindergarten Kate summons the devil. Grumpy Chris hates to play. Learn to count to 107, the largest number known to science. A guide to baby safe shots. Daddy's little disappointment. These are terrible. Alright, well, anything else you gotta say to me? Okay. Can I use this? An old film viewing toy. No. Okay. Back to reading room and hobby. Professor Theodore Library, inventor of the library. Nope, not one word of that is true. Alright, reading room. Oh, hello, miss. I wasn't expecting anyone to be here. Oh, hello. My name's Raxa. That's a cool name. I'm here to study the strange goings-on. I guess that's why you're here too, detective? Oh, sure. That's me. Always investigating stuff. On purpose. Want to share what you found? Well, it's not much, but there seems to be a strange concentration of energy in the next room. I'm searching the internet for a way to be able to see whatever it actually is. Well, let me know if you find anything. Who doesn't need chalk in the 21st century? Most people? A fair point. I don't think I talked to Dooley in the other room, I forgot. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. It's the whole reading room thing. Oh no, I right-clicked. I mean, should we be reading right now? Can I not read anywhere else? Does the room itself read? And if so, what does it read? You have a special mind, Dooley. Chief Scully says that's why she assigned me to your department. Rax's books. I hope there's nothing contraband in this pile. I wish. You know what I mean. Time always seems to stand still in boring places like libraries. Did I just say library? Libraries. Multimedia room. Microfilm reader. It's broken. If I want to look at any microfilm, I'll need to find another way to do so. Do you think there is such a thing as megafilm? It's radiating energy, like Rax has said. I think that may be a clue. Possibly. There's just too much here to take. Even my pockets have their limits. Let's see what we can find online. You didn't say the magic word. Looks like I need to figure out the password. Okay. Filing cabinet. Why would anyone have so many filings that they need a cabinet to store them in? Can I drag the Viewmaster here? The film is too big. It's a square peg, round hole situation. Okay. Thin sheets of foil. Alright, let's head back. Dooley, do you have anything to say here? Do you have one brown coat you wear all the time, or a wardrobe full of the same style? Okay. Hobby and DIY. Ooh, more books. Turning duct tape into pants. Make your nether sustainable. Things you can fill jam jars with, Volume 3. Whittling dice out of larger dice. Detective, the inspection, investigative role-playing in the world of Darkside. Hardwood and where to find it. Duct tape into pants. How to DIY yourself. I'm really good at DIY. I get my sister to do it for me. That's not what that means. This one's called Building Mediocre Mysteries by the Spooky Doorway team, whoever they are. Wait, I have to check Steam. Is that this company's name? Where's Steam? Sorry, had to reset my internet. Something weird happened, but the Spooky Doorway team are the developers of this game, which makes that even funnier. Building Mediocre Mysteries. DIY because you're too broken to pay someone else to do it. Too broke, not broken. So your government is broken? By C. Guevara. The definitive guide to landscaping from outside to downstairs. We've looped. He looks like he's jumping. You'd jump too if somebody shoved a pole up your behind. Wait a minute, these are printouts of children's art. Look at Mr. Moneybags in his deep pockets. Rich enough that he thinks he can pay children artists for original works, this guy. Jeez. Oh, same thing. Pots and brushes. Why are these fake? Well, you can't have kids painting all over the books. Glue. Someone seems to have left glue here. It's no duct tape, but it could be useful. Okay. Oops. Scooching in because I had to get up to replug in my computer. Or in Wi-Fi. I don't see why we're sticking around here, Detective. You couldn't have said that when I picked up the glue, no? Sometimes I feel like you don't see me as anything more than a haha sidekick. A ha-ha sidekick. I see. No, I'm not saying another glue-based gag for your entertainment. My lips are sealed. Oh, you have more than one thing to say. Okay, well, now we know. Do you have anything to say in the elevator? I get why they're called elevators when they're going up, but shouldn't they be called descenders when they're going down? Okay, shall we try the button? I don't have the skills to wire up a normal button. Never mind this one. Glue? Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. Let's call that Plan B. Can I have the internet password, please? And give you access to all my juicy manuscripts? Not a chance. Doris, I need that password for my investigation. And I need those books kept safe until my genius is recognized, so no. If you need anything else, I'll be here, unless I'm not. The button for the 4th floor is missing. Tetraphobia. Tetraphobia? Fear of the number 4. It's quite common for buildings in China to be missing the 4th floor. But the 4th floor is there, just the button is missing. Oh yeah. And we're not in China. You have all the answers, don't you? It's actually an unlucky number in Japan as well, because the word for 4 is pronounced the same way as the word for deaf, so you don't see a lot of 4 things here. I guess it's kind of the way that people view the number 13 in the States. What do you have to say here? What did the rabbi and the priest talk about in the library? I don't know. Nothing. Libraries are a place of quiet, respect, and solitude, which they were both respecting. You need to work on your stand-up material. Skip. What happened? Oh, I clicked out of the game, that's what happened. Nobody, not one person, needs kids to be talking like there is someone invisible with them. Yeah, that's true. Hey kid, do you want a Viewmaster? Come on, Frankie, you can do better than that. Oh, it's pouring outside again. Oh, my hair. It's super humid. My hair has gone really curly today. I was outside running and it was 90% humidity earlier. It was 30 Celsius, so it wasn't too hot. It was uncomfortable, but not too hot. Huh. This chapter seems much longer than the other one. I'm actually not sure what to do. Oh, wait. What did you have to say in here? I wanted to see. Oh. You did say that one. What was in this room? Right. This is where we just came from. And you're here. So ghost hunting detective? That's classified, because there's a whole bunch of eerie mumbo-jumbo going on here. So you notice then, I'm majoring in the occult at TLU. You can do that? I thought all that stuff was banned. Somebody has to catalog and ban it all, detective. Right. It's all fairly hush-hush. So what does one study with occultism? Whatever you want. I went with computer science so I wouldn't be studying 2 impractical subjects. Good call, Raxa. From experience, I can tell you that the occult doesn't pay much. Oh, can I cut Well, I've destroyed some historical material. Let's hope there was a point to this. Well, if it fits, let's look at what I didn't accidentally chop out of Twin Lake's recent history. Ah, okay. This font is hard to read. Spider moths, do it again. Do it again. Sounds like they're on some kind of winning streak instead of having burnt down yet another stadium. Oh wow, that sound. Major state cuts at city library. Interesting. Neighbors are making dinosaur noises. Budgetary cutbacks have seen the local library reduced to a skeleton staff. I know Doris is old, but that seems a bit unfair. It means very few people work here. Oh, yep, just Doris now, and she's actually a retired volunteer. Tough times. Computer stock goes up, up, down, down, left, right, BA. Wasn't that like the first cheat or something? Was it on Nintendo maybe? 64? NES? I don't remember. It was not a console I had. I shouldn't have read that aloud. I think I may have just summoned something. Oh, there we go. Crackpot detective claims teenagers' tags were a ritual meant to show the dead walk among us. I remember this case. What the? Whoa, my keyboard flashed blue. I like that he's holding it up still. Hello, who are you and how did you get here? Alistair Crowley. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Oh, I gotta Google that, hang on. Oh. So Alistair Crowley was an English occultist, ceremonial magician, painter, novelist, and mountaineer. Interesting. I thought I knew the name from some game, though, but anyway. I am that which can never be unseen, the ooze from your nightmares, the knower of the unknown. Right, that's not very helpful if I'm honest. Help is there for those that know how to take it. Okay then, I'll bite. Tell me, O knower of the unknown, what's going on here? I, don't rightly know. Right. But I do know that coward Yeats is protecting a hidden room, one that holds vast power and treasures. No doubt that which is responsible for the spectral summonings of myself and the others lies within. The others? The others. Detective, who are you talking to? I'm talking to... You know what? I don't even know how to explain this. What was all that again? Yeats? Secret room. Mad power within. We cool, bro? We're cool. Why are you holding on to that Viewmaster, and who are you talking to? Actually, we both know it's best if you don't try and explain. As you were, Detective Nutjob. Okay, am I gonna see a bunch? Ah, Yeats. WB Yeats. I don't know. Pray, sir, a moment of your time. Another one? Another spirit, yes. Then with your questions you have answered my own. Huh? Forgive me, but I wish to know if you have seen on your travels that scoundrel Crowley. Forcefully mysterious man in a silly hat? The very same. I know he lurked here, but somewhere. He mentioned a hidden room? Yes, but on the matter I shall say no more, not until the beast is gone. But I just want it— Not a word more, sir. Not a word more. Okay. You looking— Oh. You look uncomfortable, Dooley. I'm still not loving your Viewmaster's goggles vibe. Honestly, Detective, you look foolish wearing that thing around. Ah, Gale. Are you an author too? I don't recognize you. Aye, but not like yon toffs with their literary fiction. Gale Plinkman. I wrote useful stuff like house wiring, how to do your own plumbing. Think you could fix the elevator? With the right gear, aye. What kind of accent am I supposed to give you? I'd need a new button mind. Have a button. What's all this for? Could you use this button to fix the elevator? I can, but won't do nothing. Needs conductive to make circuit work. Needs to be conductive to make circuit work. Metal strip? This should make the button conductive. Ah, had to combine it first. Could this button replace the broken one in the elevator? Let me see. It looks like it'll do the job. Give us a few minutes to pop it in place. No, I'm not saying another glue-based gag, okay. Thanks for fixing the elevator, Gale. Happy to help. It were fun doing something useful again. I'm not exactly sure what kind of accent I'm attempting to give you. Anyone here? Just checking around. Anyone in sci-fi? Oh! Pratchett! Terry Pratchett! Oh hey, big fan of your work. Thanks. Not you. Oh. Adams. Douglas Adams? Adams. Oh, there's so many Adams. I read your detective books. Wonderfully over the top. Could be. Don't know. Ah. Little Devon. I think you should read this one. I read this one. I thought it was good. Enid Blyton. What's it about? It's a story about this kid who can see dead people. Oh, that's not for me. I'm scared of ghosts. I fear I find myself in the company of a rather dreadful bunch. Rotters, the lot of them. The kid? No, he's charming. I meant the others. Occultists, horror writers, and DIY fanatics. Horrors, the lot of them. Okay, let's go up to horror. Oh look, Doris must have finally fixed the elevator button. No, it was... never mind. That's one heck of a view of the city. I can't see anything through this Viewmaster. I won't tell anyone if you want to take it off. I will, but not just yet. Looks like you can get to the roof through here. Thankfully it's locked. I'd rather not go back out in that storm. Book cart. A collection of books that don't seem to fit anywhere else in the library. How to Cook a Dinosaur If You Ever Catch One. The Internet and Other Fads. Architecture of the Mind by Sarah Bellum. Sarah Bellum. And MMO Accountancy, Be the Fictional Banker You Always Knew You Were. Dang it, this game. I so very rarely actually, like, genuinely laugh, and this game has made me genuinely laugh. Not genuinely laugh. Genuinely laugh when, like, playing games. This game has made me genuinely laugh quite a few times. Ooh, my keyboard went blood red. Can you see it if I hold it up now? Oh, wait, not really. Doesn't pick it up so well. Edgar Allan Poe! You barely make teenage girls whimper, Howie. Oh, Lovecraft! Only because they cannot fathom the dread I conjure, Eddie. You play on common cliches, your penny dreadful lacks true horror, at best spooky pulp. Your best works aren't even written by you, charlatan, fraud, undead trickster. If you feel that way, then why did you hide my work, Eddie? Again, I say I do not have your book. You probably hid it because it was too scary for you. Gah, you're an infuriating man. Oh, interesting. Oh, I see. Creepy bookshelf indeed, and creepy candles. These are one hell of an atmospheric fire hazard. This is one creepy looking bookshelf. I've never been up here before. Because of the broken elevator? Because it's scary up here. I like horror books, but I can't watch or play anything horror. I'm such a pansy. I don't know why books are okay. I guess because I like the story, but books can't jump scare you. It's just like creepy and atmospheric, which is what I like about some games like Layers of Fear. I don't remember if there were any jump scares in that, but it did such a good job of being really atmospheric. Anyway, let's talk to Poe. What's going on here? I didn't take his blasted book. It was that childish Blyton woman. Why don't you tell him that? He will not listen to me. He's convinced I hid it so more people would borrow my books over his. Nonsense. I care not for his current zeitgeist. My works are... I think that's how you say that. My works are vastly superior. He is being such a child. I am clearly the greater horror writer. I tore apart the minds of a generation with my aesthetic horror. Atheistic, not aesthetic. Atheistic horror. With your atheistic rubbish. Right, I'll have you, mate. Come at me, you sticky twerp. Sickly twerp. You two, stop it, or I'll put you both in some kind of supernatural slammer. He started it. Oh, I never. It was you and your... I don't care who started it, I'm putting a stop to it. Wait right here. And not a peep. It kills. Lemons for every meal. Murder. The pain giver. They yearn for blood. The underwhelmer. Stabfest. Everywhere snakes. The quirky killings. From A to zero... Whoa. From axes to zero oxygen, a murderer's primer. The dead person's murders. Everyone's guilty. Oh. Problem solvent. Haunted place. Well, we'll probably need other information. Was it you? Who? Again, I say that you and I sure shall not converse while Crowley lurks waiting a slip of my tongue. Where was... I don't remember. Oh, she was in here, wasn't she? Blyton, yes. Excuse me, did you steal Lovecraft's book? He and that Poe fellow won't stop fighting over which one has the more frightful book. I took his book in the hopes it would stop their arguing. It seems to have just made it worse. Well, I shan't give it back until they stop their silly bickering. I just shan't. How am I meant to stop those two fighting? That is not my concern. You want this book? You stop their fight. There's got to be a scarier book than theirs around here. Surely that would stop their bickering. Wait, what book do you have? Can you see the ghosts too, kiddo? Ghosts? What nonsense are you filling his head with, detective? I see them. They're my friends. Well, this one is. Some of them are less friendly. But I like them because before they came, this place was empty. Just me and Doris, and she's only interested in reading the most dreadful books ever written. Can I glue the dinosaur? Oh, maybe we should try giving the library card to Doris. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books. Like this one? Like this one, yes. Oh, good. But not this one, it's not yours. That's not even your face on it. I have an idea. I really don't want to put my face on here, but I really need a picture of myself. The things I do for this job. Yes. Excellent. Where did my scissors go? I feel like I'm back in kindergarten art class. Sticky photo. This is going to be the least convincing fake ID I've ever seen in all my years as a cop. Yep, it's pretty bad. A badly photocopied picture of my face, poorly glued onto a library card that clearly belongs to someone else. I say this wouldn't work, but I've been around the block enough times to try it out. I'd like to borrow that book you're reading. You need a library card to borrow books, like this one? Oh, well then here you go, Paul. Paul, my name is Paul, like it says on the card, my card, Paul. Trashy novel. What? Milo Stevenson's reverse vampire novel, Skylight. Even holding it makes me ill. Was Skylight from the first one? Oh no, she likes it. It was this one. Is it a picture of a guy holding a banana? Is this my book? No, it's not. What is it? The most horrific novel ever written, and it's not written by either of you. Let me see that. Teenage girl, blah blah blah, reverse vampire, blah blah blah, love story. It sounds terrifying. Its mere existence gives me shivers. Do you agree it's more horrific than your works? Will you stop squabbling? Agreed? Agreed. Can you believe something so hideous exists? Can you believe it's so popular? Stoker must be turning in his grave. I hope the poor chap doesn't know. Ah. Well, they're gone, but now what? I guess I could tie up some of the other ghost loose ends. Okay. So then we can talk to the woman here. I've gotten them to agree on the scariest book. Can I have that novel now? Good. I daren't see why you'd want this vile thing, but I did promise. Here. Lovecraft novel. Aw, you ruined the kid's illusion, detective. The indescribable rendering things that rend indescribably. What? The indescribable rendering things that rend indescribably. Sounds about right. I'm sure that's like based off of the title of his books, but I don't know the titles of them. Okay, what do I do with the book now? Oh hey, big fan of your work. Okay, so maybe we can go here. What did you want? I met your friend, Yeats. He says you won't stop spying on him. I find it most joyous to torment the man. He says you want into that room you mentioned. I do. I'm most bored here. I need something to do, something to read. Why not use that computer to go online? 2 words, safe search. Oh, right. Maybe I can find some kind of a workaround? Please. Just stay here and don't do anything. Do you want this book? Let's try talking to him again. Again, I say that you and I sure shall not converse. Okay. Do I need to put the book back on the shelf, maybe? Oh, where's Lovecraft here? My gut's telling me that I shouldn't put this book back yet. I'll hold on to it until I know more about the hidden area that Yeats and Crowley mentioned. Okay, so all I have is a book. Oops, I meant to talk to... She's here. The woman on the left here. Raxa? Raxa, you mentioned you were looking for stuff on the internet. How did you get past the internet blocks? Up to something naughty, detective? Me? No, but I have this friend who really needs to get past the library firewall. That's quite well protected, surprisingly. I think Doris was worried somebody would hack in to steal her unpublished fanfiction. But I figured out the admin password so I can bypass the block. Want me to give it to you so you can use it too? Please. Ah, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now Crawley should be able to browse to his heart's content. I'll let him know. Okay, I've set it up so you should be able to browse whatever you want. No restrictions. Excellent. You, may not want to stick around for this. Right, I'll leave you to your business, so... Shut the door on your way out. Did I sense? Yes, the beast's eyes are focused elsewhere. The air is clearer now. Well, clear is maybe not the term I'd use. Come again, sir? Never mind, just don't go into that room if you can avoid it. As you suggest. Now, what's all this about a hidden room? I'll share what I can. There's a place hidden behind the horror section on the 4th floor. The source of the phantasmic pollution afflicting this building is within. How do I get in? One of the books in the L section is a lever. Pull it and fix this. Godspeed, man. Hear that, Dooley? Hear what? Oh yes, of course. We need to get to the 4th floor and open the secret room using one of the books in the L section. Wait, how do you know all this? Intuition? I love this. Okay, back to horror. The book Yeats mentioned is missing. I didn't know you were a fan of Lovecraft. You're looking at the Lovecraft section. A bit too godless for my tastes. A Lovecraft novel, you say? It's fortunate I have one. Here goes nothing. That seemed to fit in with a curious clicking noise. Right, we pull this and... Well, there's the hidden door Yeats and Crowley were talking about. Creepy doorways and a reoccurring motif. Creepy doorways are a reoccurring motif that I'm not too fond of. Let me guess, staying here to cover me again? You got it in one, detective. Try to avoid getting knocked out this time. Awesome. What is all this? Magica. Aleister Crowley's Guide to the Popular Wizard Game. The Gnostic's Guide to Ghouls and Ghosts. Rituals for modern rituals. These are all contraband occult books. This is quite the nasty treasure trove. Why didn't I know about this stuff? Shelley. There's a lot of stuff here. The Necronominon is a cyclopean cookbook. 101 ways to get ritual stains out of your carpets. A brief history of time magic. The art of pentagram drawing. A guide for syncing your coven with the moon. The Necronominon. So, what are you doing here? Like the moth to a Mary Shelley. Why do I know that name? Like the moth to a flame, I am drawn to the eldritch energies emitted from this book. Wait. Let's look up that name really quick. Mary Shelley. Ah! She wrote Frankenstein. That's why I know it. Okay. I like spooky books and electricity. I even lit candles to up the spook factor. Yeah, you did, huh? What a strange thing to find here. Normal library fare this. I received a skull. The periodic table of secret magic elements. The bumper catalog of magical components. This one is just squiggles. I can't make out anything useful. The definitive guide to demon identification. Love in your coven. Occultism for nuns. Oh my gosh. Those loose wires seem to run to the roof. A copy of Ripley's Cast It or Not. It seems to be open to the Summon Spirits page. Maybe if I close it, this whole mess will sort itself out? Ouch! Seems to be charged by its faulty wiring. I wonder where it goes. Oh, okay. A small hole. I don't fit, but maybe I can drop something down to see where it lands. Oh, okay. I hope this works. Now to find out where that landed. Hopefully without having caused any damage. Okay. Let's go find it. Let's go floor by floor. Oh yeah, that's right. He was in there. Nothing in here. I wonder if it went all the way to the first floor. Probably. In the... Oh no, here it is. What's all this noise? I can't hear myself read. So, kid, what do you know about the other side of that vent? I didn't mean to do it. Do what? I was lonely, so I went exploring. I found all these neat new books. But the one I read was scary, and I ran off. Then the ghosts arrived, but I like them, because now I have friends. See? He meant no harm. Troublemaker, arrest him, breaking and entering. Into your room of illegal books? Let's say both sets of charges cancel each other out. Only if you get rid of the ghosts and find him somewhere else to go once in a while. He can join me in the Blood Wolves. Blood Wolves? The mayor stopped paying the... Dib tax? DYB? I don't know what that is. So we had to change from scouts. You okay with that, kid? Sure. That's great, but back to the task at hand. We need to stop energy from flowing into the building and into that book. You'll need to get the lightning conductor on the roof. You have the key. Dooley, we're going to the roof. But it's raining outside. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Here we go. I suppose I've already ducked out of one room this case. I knew I played that card too soon. You did, buddy. You did. More of that wiring from the secret room, and it leads to the roof. Do you need me to go all the way up there? Scared of heights? No. Yes. Junction box. So what do I need to do? Get down as soon as possible. It's so loud. Looks like the circuit is connected to the book downstairs to this... is connecting the book downstairs to this aerial. I guess I should break that circuit and then wire the aerial to the lightning rod so the power has somewhere to go. So I'm trying to get it to go here instead? Is that right? How do I move? Oh no, it's one of these. Oh, thank goodness, that was so loud. I'm so close. I hate these puzzles. I'm so bad at these. Okay, so I did it wrong. Damn it. So where do I need the electricity? I must need it to go from here to here? Dang it. I spent all that time doing it wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my gosh. That took me forever. Ouch, my hand! Oh my gosh. It took me actually forever. Look, detective, the storm is dying out. Imagine that! Okay, we should be able to close the book now. Now that the sky is cleared up, it's quite a nice night. I keep surprising me when my keyboard color changes. Close book. Okay. Oh. Goodbye, other ghosts. Trunk's filled, detective, though I don't see why we'd have to take all those books. Dooley, they're contraband. Heavy contraband. We've an agreement then, Doris? You don't fine me for having the books. I don't sue the kid for entering the vault. I go back to business sans haunting. You should also get that wiring fixed. Ugh, fine. Come on, Dooley, let's get back to the office. See you at camp, Mr. Dooley. See you there, Devin. Case closed. Achievement unlocked, Ghost Whisperer. Awesome, that was great. That was really fun. That one is much longer. This one, I've been recording over an hour. So I'll see how long that actually took me. Disorient Express, I cannot wait. It is 9 p.m. though, so I've got to stop because my neighbor's bedroom is right next to me, so. Thank you all for joining me in this episode of Darkside Detective. I hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am. If you have any questions, comments, or if you picked up on any, like, puns or anything that I missed, please let me know down below. Otherwise, I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye.